Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Air, Land, and Sea by Arcane Wonders. Seth Johnson brought it over to play and left me the copy to review. I dig this game. It is a two-player area control type of game with 18 cards. Pretty simple to learn and play, and I really dig some of the elements of it. So basically, what's going to happen is there are these 18 battle cards, and a battle card is from one of the regions, so it can be a sea battle card, an air battle card, a land battle card, and they'll basically have, you know, an image with a description of like maneuver or reinforcements or whatever, and then basically a number from 1 to 6 and an ability. The cards that say 6 don't have an ability. And essentially what we're trying to do is compete in the different theaters, have the highest number total, like I have 3 cards worth 12 points, you have, 3 cards worth 6 points, I win. And each round, if anyone gets control of or wins 2 of the regions, when the round ends, they get 6 points. Now, what makes this game so interesting? Well, one, there are all those cards I mentioned, but you are going to shuffle these up, and then each player is going to be dealt 6 cards. So what's interesting is, oftentimes a game like Strife is a very good example of a head-to-head card power type of a game. Players will be somewhat equally matched. You'll have, maybe you don't have all the cards in your hand, or you'll have a set amount of cards, but typically you're balanced. That's not the case here. There's only 18 cards, but you're randomly getting 6, and the other player's randomly getting 6. So you can just have a bad hand. And that's relevant because one of the things you can do is you can just lose, but if you don't, you can surrender. So if you don't feel like you have a good hand, or as you're playing, you're not liking how it goes out, you can retreat. And there's like first player, second player, some point scaling on how many cards are left in your hand, but basically you can either like lose and lose 6 points, or maybe retreat and only lose 2 or 3. And so it creates this really interesting dynamic where it lets the players have different hands, but is forcing them to say, do I think I can win or not? Within the cards, what makes it interesting is you have the 3 different theaters which restrict where you can play cards. So somebody might not be able to play cards there. But if you don't play it face up and play it face down, it's still worth points. It'll be worth 2 points, but basically no ability, just worth 2. So you can always add, but you're limited to 2. And then what's super neat is the cards all have to do with like flipping over cards if a card is face down or face up. So there's this really nice combo mechanic sort of aspect of play where I'm playing cards and you're playing cards on your side. And as we're seeing things happening, we're playing abilities that maybe switch a card from one theater to another, or adjacency, or restrict being able to play to a front or theater. It's slick. It's easy to play. It's really fun. I really dig this game. I like small, dynamic type of play, and in particular what stands out is the card dynamics of moving around, which I've seen in other games and we've played before, but it's done really well. It's a good balance. But this aspect of getting hands and deciding how bad is this hand, how bad is my opponent's hand, do I think I can win, is really interesting and really well done. So if you like small light games, 2-player games, highly recommended. Air, Land, and Sea. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.